Outside, this is beautiful. That's the moon, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's clear enough to see it, and there's something different in the air. It's still warm, but it feels a little more comfortable this morning.
It definitely does. The stickiness isn't so sticky.
That's correct. I mean, you put it perfect. That's exactly what I was going to say. And look, it does make a huge difference. Yeah, that humidity down a little bit, not a ton, but I think it gets better as we go throughout the day today. We're a little worse off here in Indianapolis, and I'll show you some of these numbers here. We're at 70. We're definitely the warm spot across the state. A lot of you have slipped into the mid-60s, and so that makes a big difference. And I think this number may tick down a few degrees before we eventually hit daybreak a couple of hours from now. Winds fairly light out of the east at around 6 miles per hour. Here are some of the numbers. Again, you're much better off, say, in Fort Wayne at 62, Muncie 63, Columbus 65, along with Bloomington. You do still have some holdouts into the low 70s, Chicago, Lafayette, South Bend, Evansville, but a lot of areas have already slipped into the 60s. So that's good. And a big reason for that is because that humidity has lowered a little bit. Overhead, it is relatively quiet, relatively clear as well. System to our north stays north. And so we stay free and clear of any significant cloud cover for the day today. Hey, we hit 89 yesterday. That means we tied a really old record set back in the late 1800s there. Didn't break it, but we tied it. And again, running well above average, normal high for this time of year, 72. That was our low yesterday morning. So again, some unusual air here. So I mentioned the humidity. These are the dew points. I don't show this very often, but it is a measurement of how much moisture is in the air. Okay. 60 is kind of the threshold. Anything above 60, you feel the mugginess a little bit. We're into the mid 50s, so that's a little more manageable, especially for central and eastern portions of the state. I think eventually the entire state will start tapping into a little bit more dry air for the day. This is humidity tracker. We're below that line of discomfort. So even though we're going to be very warm today, it may be just a little more comfortable because our humidity drops. I think we'll stay that way for Friday. However, we kind of ramp it up on Saturday. Not super bad. And part of that is going to help to usher in some rain chances as we start going in to the weekend. We're going to go with a high of 86 later on this afternoon. The record for today is 88. So we will be on record watch later this afternoon. Down to 62 this evening. Mainly clear, comfortable. Should be a nice night to have the windows open as, again, the humidity should stay low. And again, not bad to wrap up the work week for your Friday. Wind's not a big issue. We'll see numbers into the mid and upper 70s by lunchtime and highs in the mid 80s later on into the afternoon. Now, in terms of rain chances, we start to kind of increase those both days this weekend. I do not think that the weekend is a washout by any stretch. We'll start Saturday off dry, it appears. I think anytime after lunchtime, we start to introduce some scattered showers and thunderstorms to the mix. So we'll have to watch that. If we're going to be out at the course at IMS for the road course race, the Grand Prix, we may be dodging some of those showers and thunderstorms. Same thing on Sunday, although I think it's a little bit more isolated on Sunday. There will be plenty of dry time for the weekend, so don't let any rain chances scare you away. 79 on Saturday, 78 then on Sunday. So we are a bit cooler, but we're still well above average. Peterman Brothers Heating and Cooling 8-day forecast. I think we're fairly quiet to open up the week. Next week, Monday 76, Tuesday 75. I think we start by Tuesday very busy with practice going on at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the 500. Wednesday, 78. We'll see another chance of showers and storms by this time next week.
Thank you, Marcus. It is 4:20.